Before I get started, this footage is actually from the Xbox 360 version. I just didn't feel like looking for good footage for the PlayStation 2 version. So let me go ahead and get into it. So this game has been out for a while and most wrestling fans already had their hands on this. However, the same day I bought it, it actually found its place with the collection of games I never touch. Recently though, I decided to pull it out and give it another shot. I found a new appreciation for the game, but once again, after 2 days of rigorous gameplay, it had found its way back with my collection of games I plan to never touch again. So I'm going to start with the graphics because that's clearly the best thing about this game. Now for PS2 standards, the graphics are extremely impressive. A lot of attention went into the detail of the characters. The arenas are very impressive as well. But my god, does this game fucking load. It's just ridiculous. It loads the menus, and then it'll load again so you can pick your characters. Then it's going to load the arena. Then it loads the entrances. And then of course it's going to load to start the match. And you know, when the match is over, it's just going to load again so the winner can raise his hand and do a pose. And if you want to do a rematch, it's going to load again. And of course if you just want to go back to the menus, it's going to load some more. It's basically just constantly loading. I was trying to play season mode, but I just got tired of all the goddamn load times. Even for PlayStation 2 standards, this is ridiculous. Seriously, if we can get rid of these load times just by using the same graphics as older SmackDown games, I'd be for that. Now, I haven't played the Xbox 360 version, but I hope it fixed this at some level. And when you eventually get to the gameplay, it's riddling crap that just annoys me. For starters, the stamina bar. That is some useless shit. It slows down the gameplay because you have to replenish it way too often during a match. Fortunately, you can disable it, but it shouldn't even be in the game. It's just a waste of a button. And speaking of something that slows down the gameplay, do the wrestlers really need to drag ass after taking a beating? On No Mercy, when your wrestlers take a beating, they slouch and put their arm on their head, and that's cool because it doesn't affect the gameplay. But in this game, they become fucking useless. They move around at a snail's pace and dance around with the groggy bullshit. I know it adds a level of realism, but this is a fucking game. There's a reason when you take a bullet in Doom, you don't drag your ass through the level ridiculously slow, because it would be boring and annoying. And that stands true in this game. I wish I could disable it, but you have to deal with it. And can someone please tell me why the characters lie on the floor all fucking day? It literally brings tears to my eyes. The text says, press any button to get up, and 5 minutes later I'm still tapping the fucking buttons trying to get the fuck up. I wish there was an option that turned off realism and turned on fun. Actually, it doesn't even have anything to do with realism. What they're doing is just making it play like the fucking TV show. Now the TV show is shit, and with that same token they made the game shit. You know, at this point my girlfriend saw how annoyed I was with this game, and she looked at me and said, if you hate this game so much, why are you playing it? All I could say is, I have no fucking idea. And getting into some more crappy things about this game, let's talk about the control. You have to use every fucking button on that joystick, and the combinations are just annoying as shit. You're tapping and spinning joysticks, mashing down buttons and triggers. The control in this game is just ridiculous. Even after getting the hang of it, I think it's just one of the worst control layouts in a wrestling game, period. And you have to use these stupid button combinations that take some practice. For example, to do an Irish whip, you hold R1, a direction, and then press X. Remember on the old SmackDown games when you just press circle and a direction? What the fuck was wrong with that? On No Mercy, you just grab the opponent, hold a direction, and push down C. That worked great too. I mean, Fire Pro Wrestling on the Game Boy Advance only has like 4 buttons and it's way more functional than this. It also doesn't hurt your head trying to figure shit out. If you're gonna start playing this game, the booklet is your fucking Bible because you're gonna need it to figure shit out. And the AI can be rather annoying as well. For example, in matches with weapons, let's say the TLC match, what they'll tend to do is they'll grab the ladder or a table and they will literally just stand there and hold it. So what you're gonna have to do constantly is just snatch it away from them, knock them down, go ahead and set it up where you want it, and occasionally they're just gonna get right back the fuck up and just pick it up and stand there again. It's just the most retarded shit ever. And sometimes when you're having trouble getting the fuck up, what they'll do is they'll throw you on the table, just keep smacking you. Like literally they'll just keep smacking you on the chest 10 times, which takes like a fucking minute. And then they'll climb the ladder, jump on top of you, and then they'll climb the ladder again, just keep jumping on top of you. Literally I counted 10 times that he fucking did it and I couldn't get up. Most games make it difficult to pull off a stunt because it's not unusual for the opponent to get up too soon. This game just makes it way too easy by making the characters lie on the fucking floor way too long. In the options, you actually have the ability to make the AI fight exactly like you want them to, but I'm not gonna fuck with that shit. And after a while, when I finally got the hang of the fucking game and started winning matches, I just couldn't look past all the other fucking problems in the game. I guess some of you can, but I can't. Really, the most enjoyable thing about this game is all the features it has and the stunts you can pull off. Other than that, if you take those things out, this is a boring wrestling game. So anyway, when it comes to the creative player system in this game, that's actually pretty solid. Aesthetically, you can do quite a bit with your wrestler, and you also have a bunch of moves to choose from. But this is another part of the game that loads way too fucking much, and you have to go to like 3 different menus to finish creating a character, so it could take all fucking day. It actually took me like an hour to figure out how to remove clothing from a character. Why the hell do I have to go to another menu just to remove shit? So if you have all day to play with that, the creative player can be pretty fun. Unfortunately, you can't put your created wrestlers into a good game. So when it comes to the audio, what can I tell you? It's one of those games I love to play on mute. When the game starts up, you just get some of those new metal songs that have already been overplayed on the radio. It's that kind of rock music that nobody really hates, and with that same token, it's that music I can't imagine people really enjoy. And perhaps they could have got some rap songs that were a little more heavy. That shit is weak. Of course, the commentary in the game is annoying as fuck, as it is in any wrestling game. After a few matches and hearing the same shit over and over again, I just disable it. And also, the wrestlers actually did voice acting for the cutscenes, and the acting during these cutscenes are just as shitty as they are on the TV show. And while I'm on the topic, does anyone really enjoy the cutscenes or any of the story in wrestling games? I just want to play the fucking game, and the story is always abysmal. Also, I'm not 10 years old. I don't give a shit. So let me go ahead and wrap this up with my final thoughts. I honestly don't know why this game is so fucking popular, but it's not like you WWE fans have a better choice. Frankly, when it just comes down to it, this game just isn't very fun, and I'm going to give the game a C, and I think that's very generous. If you guys love this game, that's great. I'm sure SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 is going to sell millions of copies. So if you guys don't agree with me, that's fine, but I can't force myself to like this game, and believe me, I honestly fucking tried. I played it for hours, and I can't do it. I can't force myself to play this fucking game. It's terrible. So anyway, guys, let's just thank God that Fire Pro Wrestling Returns is going to be here in November. This is a wrestling game we won't have to force fun out of.